Watching your kids grow up is the best thing about being a dad. You know, sometimes I wish I could stop the clock. But while I can't stop time, I can always take my video camera to the next soccer game or family vacation. Windows Me has a new feature called Windows Movie Maker. It's a digital editing tool that makes it easy to capture, edit, and share videos. With Windows Movie Maker, amateur video like mine can be digitized, and I can make them look more polished. I can even edit in music and fade between clips to customize my own video. Tomorrow's my mom's birthday, so let's create a little home video to send to her. Now, we have so many clips from our daily adventures, I'll just choose a couple of recent ones. All I have to do is drag and drop the clips onto the storyboard. Now we'll move this over here and slice this in right there. Oh, and here's a little JPEG file I created for my mom called Happy Birthday Mom, which I'll add in at the end, or maybe the beginning. There. Plus, I can add music or record the kids' voices to make it even more special. And now that I'm done, I can email it to my mom as an attachment or post it on our family website. Best of all, we can enjoy it for years to come by storing all the movies onto our PC. After all, I guess the kids will have to grow up someday.
Between shuffling the kids from place to place, weekly shopping, and taking care of things at home, getting pictures developed is the last thing on my mind. Windows Me makes it easy to get your pictures from scanners and digital cameras into your PC and send them off to friends and family. In the past, if I wanted to look at pictures on my PC, I had to download all the pictures off the camera. With Windows Me, I can view thumbnails of the pictures on the camera without downloading them into my PC. Once I choose the images I want to use, I just highlight and select. Then once I've selected the photos, the program lets me take a closer look by zooming in and out. Then I can easily email these images to family and friends. If I want to send one to my dad, who doesn't have a PC, I can also print out the image. It's a fast and easy way to keep in touch with friends around the corner or across the country. Creating slideshows is a breeze with Windows Me. It's never been easier to shoot and organize our photos. With the help of Windows Me, special family memories can be shared forever.
One way to keep my brother's paws off my music is to keep my own favorite songs on my computer. Windows Me includes Windows Media Player 7. It's designed to deliver the coolest experience with finding, downloading, customizing, and playing back digital music and video. So now my PC can be more like my home entertainment center. Windows Media Player pulls the CD artist and track information from the web. Then you can copy your CD collection or individual songs from your CDs to your PC with just a single click of a mouse. Windows Media Player helps me keep it straight. It sorts my favorite songs, my music videos, my internet radio stations, and it helps me make sure that they sound good whenever I want to hear them. Plus, the media guide keeps me plugged into the latest websites and downloads. You can always find great content here, no matter what kind of music you like. I like to keep the look of my PC hip and fresh. Windows Media Player can change the look and feel whenever I want by letting me choose one of these cool skins. It also morphs when I'm listening to a song from my personal playlist I created. It's pretty cool, huh? Best of all, I can download my music to my portable player and take it with me wherever I go. See? With all this great stuff from one spot, I'm all about making the most of my music. And my little brother, for once, is totally tuned out.
Microsoft Windows Millennium Edition is designed to improve the home PC experience. And an important part of improving the user experience includes making it easier for users to set up a new computer. Through partnership with PC manufacturers, Windows Me guides the new PC purchasers through a simplified setup process called Windows Welcome the first time they start up their new computer. Let's see how easy it is to get up and running on a new Windows Me PC. The Windows Welcome helps customers with key tasks more easily than ever before, ensuring hardware is configured correctly, meeting legal requirements for Windows, registering with Microsoft and the PC manufacturer, and connecting to the Internet. At the bottom of the screen, you'll notice a small Microsoft agent character named Merlin. Merlin has speech and text capabilities and can assist users when they get stuck. He is always available in the lower left corner in case the user needs to call on him for assistance.
If at any time you need my help, just click the picture of me here or press the F1 key on your keyboard. I'll be right here if you need me.
New users will appreciate the optional mouse tutorial that steps the user through common Windows tasks. In this tutorial, users can practice moving the pointer, learning to click, selecting different options or items from various lists, and more. For example, here the user can practice choosing items from a list and seeing the results. You'll notice that the user interface has been improved with simplified screen text and larger font size. The user interface was designed to scale well at all resolutions. System settings, like we're seeing here, can be completely pre-configured for a customer by the PC manufacturer. So in many cases, users who experience Windows Millennium Edition via a new PC will only have to see a portion of these screens. The unified registration experience in Windows Me lets users simultaneously register with Microsoft and the PC manufacturer. Registration services are offered in over 40 countries, compared to the 7 countries that were offered in Windows 98 Second Edition. Windows Me remembers the user information being entered, so the need for users to re-enter their personal information from step to step is minimized. Getting connected to the Internet is easier than ever. Windows Me offers 3 options for connecting to an Internet service provider. You can create a new broadband or dial-up account, re-establish an existing account, or use a shared Internet connection on a home network. As with other system settings, a PC manufacturer can pre-configure the Internet service provider account information so customers can quickly access the Internet. In fact, if a PC manufacturer pre-configures all the system settings, it's possible for a customer to access the desktop even faster by going through just a couple of screens. Windows Me reflects Microsoft's commitment to improving the overall user experience with the PC. The Windows Welcome process allows customers to get up and running quickly and easily and start having fun and being productive with their new computer.
These days, many homes have multiple PCs, but only one phone line. This makes it hard for the various PCs to get online. Either you wait your turn or invest in another phone line. With Windows Me, you can share a single phone line using Internet connection sharing. This also works if you have a broadband connection like DSL, cable modem, or ISDN. Windows Me includes a home networking wizard that walks you through the process of creating a home network and setting up Internet connection sharing. Let's step through this to see how easy it is. Before starting the wizard, I need to make sure that my network cards and hardware are installed. From the Internet connection screen, I'll select the appropriate way for this machine to connect to the Internet. This computer will have the Internet connection that other PCs on my home network can share. The next screen is where I can specify the use of internet connection sharing and select the device that connects this PC to my home network. Windows Me provides support for common ways of creating a home network, including Ethernet and phone network adapter, more commonly referred to as home PNA. Let's specify a unique name for this PC and pick a name for the group of computers on my home network. Actually, I think I'll just use the default workgroup name MS Home. One of the great things about a home network is the ability to share files and printers. Here, I can specify sharing of the My Documents folder or sharing of a My Shared Documents folder. I can even password protect these. If I had a printer attached to this computer, I could share that too. Now I can create a home networking setup disk that will let me set up home networking on the other PCs on my network. I'll follow the directions and make a setup disk. When the disk is done, I'll use it on my other PCs that I want to add to my home network. Then, I'm ready to share files, share a printer, or play head-to-head games on my home network. With internet connection sharing, my kids can play internet games from the other room while I check my stocks and send email to my family in Pittsburgh. The home networking features in Windows Me make it easy to set up your home network and enjoy the benefits of being able to share files, devices, and an internet connection. The number one thing people want to do with their PCs once they have them up and running is use the internet. Windows Millennium Edition lets you get the most out of the internet with Internet Explorer 5.5 for the web and Outlook Express 5.5 for email and news. IE 5.5 still delivers the best web browsing experience on the internet, including enhanced support for web pages with frames, making browsing the web faster. It's also easier to print from IE 5.5 with a print preview, so you know exactly what you're getting. The Outlook Express email client makes it easy to communicate with friends and family, no matter where they are. If you're familiar with Outlook Express, you may have noticed this new feature here that lists your contacts. This is part of the MSN Messenger technology that allows you to see which of your friends are online and easily chat with them, whether they're across town or across the world. NetMeeting provides video conferencing support over the internet. It's easy to launch a NetMeeting session from the Messenger window once you know the person you want to talk with is online.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. The internet isn't just about websites and email. Online gaming also lets you meet, communicate, and socialize with people. Windows Me includes internet-ready versions of classic games like backgammon, hearts, checkers, reversey, and spades. With just one click, I can quickly get online and get matched with an opponent. The games come with a chat-like feature that includes pre-selected comments like "Congratulations," "Your move," and "How about another game?" Because the comments are translated across all versions of Windows Me, a player in the United States can easily communicate with a player in Japan. As you can see, Windows Me lets you get the most out of the internet, whether it's communicating with friends and family, shopping online, or playing internet games. Microsoft has been working on new capabilities and enhancements for Windows Millennium Edition that let PC manufacturers design machines that are easier to use and more responsive. Let's take a closer look at some of these Millennium-enabled technologies. Have you ever wrestled with setting up new hardware, or tried to make sense of all the different types of ports on the back of your PC? Microsoft and PC manufacturers are working to improve the overall PC experience and make the PC easier to expand, use, and maintain. The first step in this long-term process is utilizing modern hardware. Many PC manufacturers are incorporating faster, more reliable USB ports instead of serial ports or PCI slots. Windows Me delivers improved USB support, making it easier to expand the capabilities of the PC. With USB, you can easily use many types of devices by just plugging them in. Devices like scanners, printers, cameras, and so on. IEEE 1394, also known as FireWire, is another type of faster, more reliable connection technology that is used to interconnect consumer electronic devices such as digital video cameras. 1394 is the essential connection for getting the most out of Windows Me and future consumer Windows digital media features. In the area of networking technology, Windows Me provides support for Universal Plug and Play, or UPnP, the next generation of smart networking devices. UPnP will enable seamless peer network connectivity, where devices can dynamically join and participate in a networked environment. When UPnP devices ship, Windows Me will be ready. You can learn more about UPnP at www.upnp.com. One of the most frequently requested features from customers is fast system startup. Windows Me has taken steps towards helping OEMs build faster booting systems. With the right hardware and BIOS, a fast boot Windows Me PC can become usable within 20 seconds of powering on or within 15 seconds of resuming from Hibernate. You can read more about this at www.microsoft.com/hwdev/newpc/fastboot.htm. A Windows Me PC that supports Hibernate offers increased responsiveness and convenience. When you choose Hibernate from the shutdown menu, Windows Me takes a snapshot of the current state of the PC, saves the snapshot to the hard disk, and quickly powers off. The snapshot captures your working state, including which applications and documents were open. When the PC is restarted, the PC responds faster than if it were powered off using the standard shutdown mode, and it restores the PC to the previous state. In this short overview, you've learned about some of the technologies and capabilities enabled by Windows Me. These advancements reflect Microsoft's commitment to an improved user experience and will help PC manufacturers build machines that are more responsive and easier to use. These days, your PC can literally become a new entertainment center for your home. Windows Millennium Edition includes Windows Media Player 7.0, which is designed to offer the best consumer experience for the discovery, download, personalization, and playback of digital audio and video content. This is the player. Notice the brand new look and feel. Down here are all the standard controls, such as stop, play, and pause. Let's play this song. We call the activity going on here visualizations. These are animations that dance to the beat of the music and add to the overall experience of enjoying your digital media. Customers have told us that they want to have a more immersive experience as they listen to music and watch videos on their PC. The graphic Equalizer lets you change the way music sounds to satisfy your tastes. You can see here that the default settings are selected, but I can click this arrow and change it to a pop setting, or one more click and it goes to a rock sound. You can also customize this to your own preferences. When watching videos, settings such as contrast and brightness can also be changed here. The Media Guide is a centralized area for finding great content on the web. You can easily locate music, internet radio stations, or content tailored for a broadband connection. Media Player dynamically pulls CD artist and track information from the web to ensure music is correctly identified. CD Audio lets you copy your CD collection or individual songs from CDs to your PC with a single click of a button. Copied CDs are saved by default to a folder called My Music that lives within the My Documents folder. Windows media files are half the size of MP3s, so you can fit more songs on your hard drive. The Media Library provides a centralized view of the music and videos stored on your PC. It can search your hard drive and catalog every piece of media you have. Music is automatically organized by album, artist, and genre. It's easy to create custom playlists tailored to your tastes. For example, I can create a new custom playlist, then quickly add a track by highlighting it and clicking Add to Playlist. Radio Tuner offers access to over 1,500 radio stations organized by language, country, and music type. I can easily create my own presets by selecting My Presets, then adding a station from the search engine. Windows Media Player makes it easy to take your music on the road with a one-click process. Under Portable Device, you'll see your playlists and content on the left-hand side of the screen, and the portable device on the right. All I have to do is select the tracks I want to copy by checking or unchecking the boxes, then click on Copy Music. Note the visual indicator in the lower right corner that tells how much space is left on the portable player. Portable music players do require a different type of connection, such as a USB or serial port, and proprietary software to be able to transfer music to the device. Skins change the look and feel of the player and give it more personality. Let's take a look at the Headspace skin. Note the slide-out panel as I select a song from my playlist. There's a slide-out panel on the other side as well that includes the graphic equalizer. The basic player controls are located up here. Skins are extensible, so anyone who wants to can create a skin. The anchor is always in the lower right-hand corner, so it's easy to return to full mode. This completes our tour of Windows Media Player 7. As we've seen, Windows Media Player lets you enjoy digital media in an easy, integrated, and personalized way. Organize your music collection, discover new radio stations and content, or personalize your digital media experience. No matter what you choose, Windows Media Player is ready to deliver. Windows Millennium Edition makes it easy to get your pictures from cameras and scanners onto your PC. You can easily organize these images on your hard drive and share them with your friends and family via email or the web. I just bought a new digital camera last week and captured a few pictures. It's a USB camera, so I'll plug the camera's connector right into the USB port on my PC. Before Windows Me, when you wanted to connect a digital camera to a PC, you'd first have to install new software and drivers. But as you can see, Windows Me automatically identifies the camera, then launches a helpful wizard that guides you through the process of accessing the pictures. In the past, if I wanted to look at pictures on my PC, I had to download all the pictures off the camera. With Windows Me, I can view thumbnails of the pictures on the camera without downloading them to my PC. From this screen, I can learn more about the picture, like when it was taken and how large it is. I don't have to download all of these pictures either. By holding down the Shift key and highlighting the images, I can select what I want to download. The wizard also makes it easy to organize photos on my hard drive. Here, I'll select a basic name for this group of images, and the images will be sequentially numbered automatically. Then I just choose a folder on my PC and click Finish to save. Notice how My Pictures is the new default folder for images, just like My Documents is for documents. Now that the pictures have been saved to my PC, I no longer need to go into a separate application to view or print them. I can just use Windows Explorer. From this view, I can look at the thumbnails and enlarge them for closer viewing. From here, I can easily email these images to friends. If I want to send one to my grandmother, who doesn't have a PC, I can also print the image from here. Now, suppose I have some friends over, and I want to show them all my vacation photos in this folder. Rather than having to open and close each picture individually, I can easily create a slideshow of all the pictures for my friends to view. As you can see, Windows Me makes it very simple for a user to plug in a camera or scanner and retrieve or manipulate their pictures directly. This is made possible by Windows Image Acquisition Technology, or WIA, the next generation of imaging device support for the Windows operating system. Another great feature is that other applications can easily use these images as well. Before, if I created a document and wanted to include a picture from the camera, I would have needed to save the picture from the camera to the PC and then import the picture into my Word document. But with Windows Me, I can import the picture directly from the camera into my Word document without needing to save it to my hard drive first. If I wanted to include my pictures as an email attachment, I could do the same thing with Outlook or another email application. As you can see, Windows Me and Windows Image Acquisition makes it easy to get images from your camera or scanner, Organize those images on your PC's hard drive and share the images with family and friends. Windows Millennium Edition marks the debut of Movie Maker, a digital editing tool that makes it easy to capture, edit, and share videos. Let's take a look at some of Movie Maker's capabilities. First, a basic overview of Movie Maker's layout. On the far left is where you can view the contents of your video collection. In the center pane is where you can see the individual video clips that make up a video. On the right is the viewing window area with player controls. Across the bottom is the storyboard area where you create movies. Let's say I want to go digital and transfer my home videos to my PC. To do this, I just plug the cord for my digital camcorder into the USB port on my PC. An analog camcorder would work too, with a supported capture device. In Movie Maker, I'll click Record, which takes me to a screen with some options, including bitrate. The default is medium, which optimizes the file size for compression and sharing it with others. Obviously, the quality can only be as good as the source material. Now all I do is press play on the camcorder and record in Movie Maker. Now I'm able to watch what is being recorded. When the video is done being transferred, Movie Maker will prompt me to name the file. Movie Maker is able to compress at a 300:1 ratio, which means up to 23 hours of video can be stored on 1 gigabyte of disk space at medium quality. Now let's talk about editing and look at some video footage already saved on my PC. When Movie Maker imports or records video, it uses a technology called shot detection to break up the video into smaller clips based on natural transitions in the source material. I can play these video clips to preview them and easily pick out the highlights for a movie. Tomorrow is my mom's birthday, so let's create a little home movie to send her. We have many clips from our family adventures, so I'll choose a couple recent ones. All I have to do is drag and drop the clips onto the storyboard. I can grab more clips to show her what we've been doing in the last year. Here's also a little JPEG file I created called Happy Birthday Mom, which I'll add at the end. Actually, I think it would look better at the beginning. I can also record a voiceover or add music from the timeline view. Let's add a voiceover. I could record it now with this button, but in the interest of time, I've already recorded a regular WAV file. So I'll go up to the menu and select Import. Now that I can see it, I can drag it down to the timeline. I could add it anywhere, but I think having it at the beginning would be best. Okay, let's preview the movie and see how it looks.
Happy birthday, Mom, from everyone in the family.
Perfect. Now it's time to share the movie with Mom. I could save the movie to my hard drive and copy it to a CD, publish it to a web page, or email it to her. Email would be the easiest, and I can do that right from within Movie Maker. So there you go. Movie Maker makes it easy to get your video collection onto the PC and gives you the power to quickly create, edit, and share your movies. Part of an improved user experience means making your PC healthier. A healthy PC has fewer problems, which means you have more time for fun or being productive with your PC. What if some problems could be prevented before they happen? System File Protection in Windows Millennium Edition can help do just that. One of the top situations that can get users in trouble is when they delete a key file or when an application overwrites a key file. So let's simulate this and delete a file called dsound3d.dll from the Windows system directory. This file makes or breaks that cool 3D game I got for my birthday. And just to make sure it's really deleted, I'll empty the recycle bin too. Now, I'll go back to the Windows System directory and scroll down to find the dsound3d.dll file. There it is. It's been restored automatically. Another preventative measure in Windows Me is Auto Update. Auto Update keeps your PC up to date with the latest updates and fixes as they become available on the web. As you can see from the settings, you can choose to have Auto Update automatically download updates in the background while you're connected to the internet, or it can just notify you as updates become available. Even with these preventative measures, there still may come a time when you need help. Instead of going to one place for help with your PC hardware, another for your operating system, and yet another for the application you're using, Windows Me makes it easy to find the help you need in one convenient place. You'll notice that the Help and Support Center has an easier-to-use interface and includes many resources like tours, step-by-step instruction, troubleshooters, and links to the web for the very latest information. We've also made it possible for third parties to aggregate their help content in the Help and Support Center. Let's take a look at a new feature found in the Help and Support Center called System Restore. If things do go wrong with your PC, System Restore provides a safety net and lets you go back to the last time you know your PC was working. First, let's pretend we've had some sort of accident and Outlook Express has become unusable. I'll just go ahead and delete the Outlook Express program folder. And just so you know it's really gone, I'll try and launch Outlook Express and bring up the errors. Now, I'll use System Restore from the Help and Support Center. System Restore has a simple wizard, and I know my PC was working just fine on this date. Before rolling back, System Restore will tell you the files that might need to be reinstalled. This could be a copy of Word or some other application. It's important to note that you will not lose any of your own personal documents or data as a result of this System Restore. Let's continue through the dialog boxes and then click Restore. Now the system is rolling back. System Restore makes backups of your system periodically by date or right before major system events. For example, it would automatically take a snapshot of my system right before I installed Office 2000. Now the computer has restarted. And as you can see, restoration has been successful. When I launch Outlook Express, it runs. Windows Me reflects Microsoft's commitment to improving the overall user experience with Windows-based PCs. New advancements like System File Protection, Auto Update, the Help and Support Center, and System Restore will help users spend more time having fun and being productive on their PCs.